Hello there, everybody. How are you? I hope everyone's having a great day. We were chatting a little bit there before during the countdown with our fingers. So if you thought that you were behind or something, you weren't. We were just starting to chat a little bit. Hello to everyone. If you're new here, my name is Kim and I am Dorothy's daughter. This channel is all about sewing. So anything that pertains to sewing is fair game. I do live sessions at 4 every Thursday, Lord willing and the creek don't rise. And also I do some pattern reviews, some sew-alongs, tutorials. Anything related to sewing is what I love. And so I will share it with you. And if you want to take your sewing to the next level, this is a great place to be. So anyway, I'm gonna start off by okay, not a beg, but if you're not subscribed yet, let me see the number because I know it was really close this morning. But I'm like super close to 20,000. So let me see. Yes. Okay. So I need 48 more people to get to 20,000. So if you're a regular watcher and you haven't subscribed yet, if you would do me that kindness, it would be awesome. So I'll just get that out of the way and just say, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. And also, thank you to everyone who has, because that's wonderful. You guys you feed my soul. Believe me, so much. And another thing is that I am having repair people here at my house today, or not repair, but I'm having new kitchen countertops put in. So the countertops are in and the sink guy is supposed to show up. So I may have to put you on pause just for a moment while I let him in and let him get started on putting my sink in. So just so you know, and then I actually might have to do it twice if he's quick, just to give him his check. And anyway, I have a brand new kitchen and it's beautiful. I'm so excited. That was my happy birthday to me. I turned 65 tomorrow, you guys. So wouldn't it be cool on my birthday if I hit 20,000 subscribers? Maybe, but if not, that's okay too. So anyway, I'm pretty excited anyway, regardless. So I saw Verna here. I saw Brenda, Dee, Jean, Connie, Priscilla, Tina. Who else is here? Joey, all the regulars. Sharon. All right, and Dolores. Good to see you guys, and I know there's a lot more that don't post, but I'd encourage you, maybe today is the day that you do. So I just thought we'd kind of hang out today and talk a little bit about gratefulness, and we did this not too long ago about why we sew, but you're Jessica's daughter. Okay, that's cool, Connie. I love that. I just thought that, spending some time about what has sewing brought into your life, what blessings have come from the fact that you sew. Maybe it's a friend you met through sewing. Maybe it's, just being able to have clothes that fit. Maybe, whatever it is. So for me, this group of people here, my viewers, subscribers, however you come in contact with me, I am so thankful for every single one of you. You guys don't realize how much you have taken me through a really awful time in my life and made me, God has used you to give me something to look forward to in my week. So thank you so much for that. So I don't even need 20,000 I need to, however many. It doesn't matter. The numbers don't matter. What matters is I really feel a sense of love and just you are wonderful people. So just wanted to say that. And then I had a couple of, oh, thank you, Jean. Yeah, 65 is a good, I guess. I feel like I'm finally into that old thing, but I don't feel that old, so I'm not going to act it. When I feel that old, I'll act that old, but I'm not there yet. But I also have a few Black Friday deals that I heard about. One is in my very own merch shop, and I have to check the percent, but I believe it's 35% off on Black Friday, just that day. So anything that is in my t-shirts, mugs, and the things that are that you can see down below. That's just a few of them. If you click into the shop, you'll see there's a ton of different ones. There are sewing related ones. There are a few that are scripture, Christian faith related ones, because that's kind of who I am, and I love to do graphic design, so I do some of those as well. So if you have an idea that you really wanted a t-shirt, that had a bobbin on it or something, I don't know, let me know, because I love to design, and I would probably throw one in the shop if someone had asked. All right. Oh, that's cool. Your sister and you talk about sewing. That's great. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Things like that. Thank you so much, Brenda. That means you have no idea the world to me. Hi, Diane. Nice to see you. Sorry. Hi, Mary. Nice to see you too. Thank you for the birthday wishes, everyone. And get your hubby to subscribe. That's wonderful. Make him watch. Mine was on here. He did his little video. He was the one thing I can say about my husband in all the years that we were married, and I miss him every day. And this is going to be a hard holiday season, but I'm going to head on because I'm very, 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 very thankful for all the years I had with him. And one of the things about my husband was that whenever he knew that I was a creative person that had to be doing something creative, whether it was sewing or my photography business or whatever it was that I was doing, he wanted me to do it, and he would support me. Like, he was so supportive of every little endeavor that I wanted to do. So I'm really grateful for that. He loved you people because he loved how you guys make me feel. So, and he said that to me more than once. So thank you from me, and thank you from him, because I think that probably maybe might have been something that gave him comfort as he was slipping out of this world, knowing that people did care about me. So I appreciate that. Oh, okay, none of that. Oh my goodness, Tina, we're birthday buddies. Happy birthday. Your husband quilts. That's awesome. So does he watch Mr. Domestic? I like Mr. Domestic. I used to love his videos, but then he kind of got political, so I didn't really watch him too much anymore. But I think he's a really smart guy, and he has some great videos on quilting. I watched his video on paper piecing, and then I tried it. It's so much fun. That might be something we'll try another. He did the thread painting. Maybe we'll do some paper piecing at some point too. Hello, Carol. Nice to see you. Yes, grateful hearts right now are what we need in this world. Thank you for saying that, Paula. I don't care what kind of wave they predicted or whatever. What we need is a kindness wave and a caring about each other wave, more than any political party or any way of thinking. Everybody has their own way of looking at those issues, and I certainly have mine. And probably, if you look at my Facebook, my personal Facebook, you know how I feel about some things. And knowing that I'm a Christian, you probably also know how I feel about some things. But I can tell you that I love kindness and mercy, and I think that's what the heart of God wants us to have toward each other. So not that we can't have our issues that we stand up for, but a ruling thing over it all should be mercy and love, and because that's what he gives us. So I hope that no matter what end of the political spectrum anyone is on, and not even just the U.S., but worldwide, is mercy and love is what we need from each other too. All right, so anyway, 35% in my merch shop. So you can check that out. I do have a new design that I'm going to release, and I can't remember which one it is for this week, but give me a minute. Hang on. Because last week I announced one that I actually had already, this one was the one of the week last week, and I'd already actually had released it and I didn't realize it. So let me check here which one I had planned. I do have a special one that I'm going to be putting on to get to 20K, like a celebratory one, but I'm going to save that until that happens. So here we go. I think I don't have them all on here, but I think the one that I will definitely say this week will be, I have one that is a tree, a Christmas tree, since we're kicking off that season, and it says Jesus loves me, and it has a star at the top. It's kind of a boho looking tree, and let me find that and see if I have it in here and I can show it to you. But it's pretty cool. I had like 5 minutes. My system is out of memory. Oh, wonderful. Let's see what I can get rid of here. That one. And that one. Oh, just that. Okay. Let's see. Photos. All right. Let's find them. Yeah, I guess I'm out of memory on my machine. I'm going to have to delete some stuff. It automatically saves videos every week, so I've been doing a lot of recording and I need to go clean it out because I do have those saved somewhere else. All right, let me find it. Yeah, I was ready, but a friend of mine picked me up and took me to lunch for my birthday, so I was not as ready as I should have been. Let me just do it this way. So what are you all sewing this week? I'm working on another pair of Sabrina's. Actually, I've got black stretch denim that I'm using. They are almost done. I'm doing that to take to Texas with me this coming week, and I leave. And okay, that oh, here it is. Hopefully it'll come on here. All right, there we go. Hello, Patricia. Nice to see you. And let's see there, and do the downloads. Okay, here we go. This one. This is, let me make it smaller so it isn't cut off. This is the design of the week, this week, that I'll be uploading this in a little bit after the chat. So this is the video the t-shirt design, and you could also get on a mug or a pillow or tote bag or whatever, but that, and an apron, which it would be a really cool apron to wear on Christmas Day. But I thought this was a neat little sentiment, so that is the design of the week, and you'll be able to get 35% off on Black Friday, so definitely check that out. I don't think they extend it in there. They set the discounts and it only says just that day, so if it were up to me I would have it the whole weekend, but it's just that day. All right, so Rhonda's doing lots of long sleeve tops and sweaters for the winter. Yep, I've got to get started on that too. I just haven't made it that far. Thank you, Priscilla. I really do feel strongly about that. Oh, he watches the Quilting Marine. I've not seen that channel. I'm going to have to look that up. That's pretty cool. There's a Quilting Marine. Fun. That's a pretty cool thing to do as a guy, to be a quilter. That's awesome. Do you guys do it together ever? Because that would be really fun. I know when Kevin did my pegboard, and I sort of said what I wanted and he made it happen, and we had a lot of fun doing that together. Dee said the DIBYABBT t-shirts for granddaughter and daughter. Matching Christmas fabric. Oh, that's cool. All right. Joey did some fabric books. That's amazing. Gail's changing the neckband to a cowl neck. That looks wonky. That's fun to do, though. I mean, and it's really important to do if you think it, because if you think something doesn't look right, you don't wear it. So it's better to just go ahead and fix it. Yeah, I decided I'm working on something for Love Notions that you'll see that it's actually, I think the blog is going to be on the 30th of November. And it's going to, or maybe not that. I'm not sure exactly what day, but they're going to have a blog, and all of us are doing something. So you will see that when the time comes. So that I have to get done before I leave on Sunday. And I am making a pair of jeans, because I don't have very many pants that fit me right now because I have lost so much weight, and which is wonderful. It's, I mean, not good the way I lost it, but I'll keep it. As long as I'm down here at this weight, I will try to stay here. So, Verna just finished a Sloan. Thank you, Kathy, for the happy birthday wish. A Sloan sweater for daughter's birthday, and now one for her. That's awesome. I might do a Sloan this week as well. I was thinking about it. Oh, Brenda does all the cutting. That's cool. And Kathy will be 65 on the 28th. We have a birthday club, you guys. That's 3 of us. That's awesome. Okay, long sleeve tops. And she's also, did you know that I have a video from last year on a roundup of long sleeve tops? All by Love Notions. There's like 5 videos. I did it as a series during one of their sale weeks. So you could check that out. It was probably last January, and it was a very well received video, and I went through every one of their long sleeved things that they had at that time, and they've added some since then, so you might want to check that out. Maybe I'll update it. Figure out what dress to make for accompanying the chorus at the Christmas concert. Ooh, so pretty. Well, you want something flowy so that your legs can be free. I'm assuming, are you doing piano? I'm assuming you're a piano accompanist. That might be a bad assumption because it could be any instrument, I guess. But so you'll want something flowy that you can change the pedals, push the pedal up and down as you need to. All right. Very good. So I'm also going to be making some Harper cardigans. My daughter-in-law wants another one. I might make one for my daughter. I sometimes don't know what to make for her because she has very set likes and dislikes. So not sure. Oh, your daughter's in the chorus, and you just made your daughter a long sleeve title dress. Oh, how nice. That'll be beautiful. That's awesome. I'm going to make a long, this is the same one I said I was going to make last year and then never got time. Lots of times I make everything I say except mine. But this year I'm going to do it. And it's a green stretch velvet with paisley prints, and it has like maroon through it and stuff. And I'm going to make a long Harper cardigan, like a duster length, and wear that over some nice black pants. So that's my going to be my holiday Christmas outfit. Because not singing this year for the first time in, oh my goodness, I can't even remember a time when I didn't have something to sing for Christmas. So it's kind of weird for me because I'm in the new church and I can't get back for rehearsals in my old church. And I'm not directing anymore like I was. So I guess I can just wear something more casual this year if I want to. So, yeah, very good. All right. So Christmas outfits, don't put yourself last. I do that so much, and then I end up wearing, well, I'll just wear the one I made last year. Well, I can't do that this year because it won't fit. Um, that dress I made last year, I would swim in right now. So um, I have to do something new. I mean, my Tessa, maybe I could get by with that because it's more of a slimmer cut, but it probably wouldn't fall as well on me as it did before. So making something new. Yeah. So that was just a lot of gratefulness from me this week as I think about things in a grief share group, and I go around and many of those women are in terrible circumstances after added to their grief, which I am not. I am well taken care of. My children are close. I have two church families that love me, and I am beyond blessed. I miss him, of course, but I looked at some of those women and the things that they can't count on, and I'm very grateful to be where I am. So that's where my focus is going to be this year. It's going to be on just plain old being grateful, because if it weren't for Christmas, I wouldn't have the assurance that I will see my husband again. Because without the hope of heaven, what would there be? So, and Jesus is our hope of heaven. So, and I'm sorry, I'm getting religious, and then somebody will probably say something, but that's who I am. So, but I never judge anyone else. You can be however you want to be. We'll sew together. So, but truly, he is my hope, and that's the only thing that's gotten me through anything this year. So, so let's talk about Black Friday. So I know there's going to be some good ones on Amazon. I've seen previews. I've seen only machine deals so far. Looks like there's going to be some Janome sales and some Singer sales. And I think those might be manufacturer sales, so they'll probably be everywhere that sells them. I couldn't really see a number on those for how much they would be or which models. Thank you, Dolores. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yes, I second that, Connie. The 5 out of 4 Audrey dress is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And Nicole's adorable, isn't she? She said that Nicole Kazarek, I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but she's a fellow Love Notions ambassador, and I love her to pieces. She's just adorable. Everything she makes for her and her daughter is just adorable. I think my daughter never would have dressed like me, like her little girl does. I wish mine would have let me do that back then, but she wouldn't, for sure. So, Verna said, because my granddaughters are college age, theirs will not be a surprise. I FaceTime them and let them pick out the fabric. That's a great idea. That's kind of fun to do together. I love that. That is really great. I love that idea. Mine are teenagers, and I'm going to do something with my husband's plaid shirts. I'm not sure what, but I think pillows maybe. And I know that I've done videos of putting photos on fabric before. If you go back 2 years ago, I I did a 12 days of Christmas crafting or sewing or whatever, and I did have one of those on putting photos on fabric. And I think that I'm going to find a photo, excuse me, of each grandchild with him. It might end up having, it might be with their sister or brother, but I'm going to find just the most endearing photo of the two of them. Excuse me, of my husband with whichever child, and then take his plaid shirts and do some kind of a patchwork thing with their photo in the middle that they can hug and hold and feel like they're close to their papa because they miss him. So that's sort of something I'm thinking about. Thinking I might make a quilt for my daughter and son each. So that's kind of something I better get started on. Yes, I agree, Priscilla. I love them. I love them a lot. Yes, Diane, I actually bought I bought my cover stitch online. My other two I bought at a local dealer. My like Juki Serger and my Skyline 7 Janome. But I did have another Janome that I bought online, and it's been great. I didn't have any problems with it at all. So, and I did do my cover stitch online. Actually, I think it was online at Joann Fabrics. Joann Fabrics has really good sewing machine deals around now. So I would check there because I know in the stores they'll only, like some stores carry Viking, some carry Singer. I think it depends on the franchise, but on their website they carry all the brands of sewing machines. So you might check on there because I know they have a lot of Black Friday deals. A couple years ago on So English, I got some what's phenomenal and fantastic merged? Phenomenally fantastic deals on Black Friday on So English fabrics. So you might check there for good sales. I don't think Girl Charlee has very good prices at this point. You guys know how much I love that store, but they jumped from $6 a yard for their like sort of base and went to $9, which I think is a really big jump. I know they were like really underpriced to begin with, and I still would shop there, but I'm not as enthusiastic as I used to be. I got some denim and some 14-ounce cotton lycra, which is really heavy, and it is wonderful for pants. And I got that at Nick of Time Fabrics. And the denim it's called Ultra Stretch, so it's a really stretchy denim. Let me find it and show you. How about that? Trying to figure out which one is which. No, it was dark. Maybe I didn't put it in there. Hang on. It's here. Oh. I left it out because I wanted to show you guys. How about that? So it's 10-ounce ultra stretch denim, which has phenomenal stretch and recovery. And this is on Nick of Time Fabrics. So I don't know if he's going to have a Black Friday, but this has plenty of stretch. Sorry, you can hear my doggies. Plenty of stretch and good recovery. So I think, you could make Mountain View pull-ons or the Metro pull-ons from Sinclair or the Sabrinas easily out of this. My plan is I've got Sabrina jeans down to a science, and which I did a sew along a couple weeks ago. Those are my favorite jeans. I love the way those fit, the way they move. They're comfortable. I love the legatos for dressy jeans, but when I just want comfort, I reach for the other ones. I'll still make a lot of legatos, I'm sure, but it's just a different kind of thing. This is the 14 ounce, really nice and heavy weight. It's definitely bottom weight cotton lycra, and I was really impressed when I saw this and the way it washed and everything, because these are all pre-washed. So something to check out. I don't know, like I said, if he'll have Black Friday deals, but everything I've gotten from him has been top quality. So, and I did once in a video mention that this delivery was really slow on something that I had gotten from him. Well, I have to tell you, it's not. That's not true. I got this in like 2 days. So just know that if you hear me say that in the last video, I think they have figured out their shipping. So, and I was ready to wait for that because I knew I couldn't finish it before I left town anyway. So, but it turns out that it was here literally in 2 days. So I was kind of impressed about that. I'm going to order some more of that 14 ounce cotton lycra because it's really nice. And they had a lot in stock, and they had other colors. I wanted to see if they had navy, but I didn't see any navy. But they did have some like camel color, and I'm trying to think what other colors they had. But definitely, I love just plain black pants, and definitely want to get those. Let's see, the name of the online shop. Which shop? All right. Joey, I didn't have that experience with them this time. You said you had slow shipping. They were here and really quickly. I was really happy. Purple Seamstress is another great one. Love it. Which online shop? I'm not sure which one you're talking about, Tina. I don't know if you're talking about Nick of Time. That's where I bought the fabric I just showed. Girl Charlee is another store I love a lot, and I have an affiliate. It's kind of an affiliate link down below. It's if you don't already have an account there and you sign up for one and buy something, then I would get a little gift card from there. So if you haven't yet, you can use my link. A destashing site, yes. That there's a knit destash Facebook group, and they have a huge amount of fabric some of those women have, and some of them are, I think, dealers, which is fine. And they'll say whether it's a smoke-free home and all that. So you can check that out if you need to, someone else's trash is another man's treasure. It might just be that they have too much of the thing that you need. So would check that out as well. Yes, the blue denim is from Nick of Time. And I mean, I guess knowing that Joey and I both in the past have had experiences with slow shipping, although I just had one with really quick shipping, know that there's a possibility that it could take a bit to get there. So if it's something for Christmas, get on it quickly, I would say, especially if they have a rush with Black Friday sales. So, which leads me to think that maybe I ought to go ahead and order more of that lycra, like I said, like now. I think I might do that. So it's for sale. Oh, that's cool. A site for everything. So it's for sale. Should we take a look? Let's take a look. Okay, it's not going to let me. I can't do any searching this week because I have to destash my computer. I have too many videos on there. So, yeah. Maybe Joey, maybe they got a lot of complaints and they really worked on it. That's what I love to see. If a shop has problems and they know, if they, come around to their customers and fix it, that makes a place even more. I want to shop there even more when that happens. I'll look on my iPad since my computer won't let me. We'll see what it looks like. I'll hold it up. Sorry, I usually can share my screen and do it on my laptop, but with doing the video and it it wasn't going to let me do that. So it's for sale.com. Oh, sorry. Forgetting my keyboard's broken. All right, let's see. Is it so it's for sale.com? Let me go back and see what she said. Is it on Facebook, or is it, maybe it's on Facebook. So it's for sale. Okay, here we go. There it is. It's a Facebook group. Is this the right one, Dee? Oh, and it looks like they have, let's see what they have on here right now. This might be addicting. Oh, you have to join. So I have to, and I'm on here as a page right now, so I'll have to change my identity, but definitely going to check that out. Are the prices usually pretty good, Dee? Verna, they have all kinds of denim at Nick of Time. But they clearly label them. This denim that I showed you, that's nice, really stretchy denim, is called Ultra Stretch, and they had it in a couple different colors. So they had it in really dark blue, lighter blue. I think they might have had it in black. The stretch denim I have that's black, I don't know where I got it from. I don't remember because it was in my stash. And I should really write these things down, but I didn't, and I don't know where I got it. So I most likely didn't get it from there. I most likely got it from either, well, it wouldn't have been Girl Charlee because it's a woven. I honestly don't know. Maybe, I don't think it's from Joanne, so. So anyway, Dee got an ovation for $1,100 plus shipping. That's pretty good for an ovation. Isn't that the combination machine, the serger cover stitch? I don't know anything about Baby Lock except I know they're good. But I'm a Janome girl myself. But I do know people who love lady blocks, baby locks, lady blocks. Okay, baby. Baby lock. Why can't I say that today? They generally love them, and usually they know how to say the name. Could you mention the pattern like you like for stretch denim again? Yes, Sabrina. The Sabrina Slims from Love Notions. Those are my favorites. I want to try the Metro, from Sinclair. Those look really good as well. But I have the other ones fitting, So at one point, though, I might do that and do a video just to do a good review of the other one, just for everyone's sake. But if I'm just going to make something for myself like that really fast, my go-to pants pattern, period, is the Sabrina Slims. A lot of the pants in my wardrobe are that. And I also like the duets more for a dressy trouser. And I like I like them all, but that's what ends up being my favorite usually. All right. Let's see. So that's basically So English, I think I saw that definitely they'll have Cricut sales if you're into that on the Cricut site as well as Joann's. Those are things that if you want to do any sublimation designs or anything, I would say that Epson printers might be on sale, and that's how I converted. I converted an Epson EcoTank into a sublimation printer, and that's what most people do. You can buy dedicated sublimation printers. I think Sawgrass, yeah, makes them. But I just converted mine. You just put the sublimation ink in instead of the ink that comes with it, so it works out really well. But definitely, let me just give you a tip. If you have a sublimation printer, that ink gets sticky. So if you go a really long time without printing anything on it, it will ruin it. I lost mine in the move. I had to get a new one and refill it because it stuck and there was no cleaning the nozzles. Just could not. So I now have a reminder in my phone to print a color chart every Monday. So even if I'm not sublimating anything, it will get used. So that is something that I have going on as well. So, okay, so some changes coming. I'm starting the other channel that I talked to you guys about. It's a Christian Bible hope for women channel. And I'm going to share some of the things that got me through this rough time, or that are getting me through this rough time and other times in my life. It's not just for widows, it's just for women. And I'm starting that hopefully next week, and that'll be a weekly thing. And it will not be live, at least at first, but possibly in the future. But for now, it's not going to be live. But if you'd like to join along, I will definitely put a link to it in the Facebook group and on the community tab in this channel, so that if you'd like to follow me over there, you can. It's starting from scratch, so it'll have 0 subscribers right now. So that's okay, though. It's just a new beginning, and I want to express myself more that way. But I realize that there are people on this channel that would probably not like to see a whole video about that. I won't play any punches about who I am and my faith. That is who I am. And I've had people leave my channel because they said it was just too much. And that's okay. That's fine. If they didn't want to deal with, seeing something Christian behind me, or hear me talk about something I was making for church, that's okay, But I also know that I don't think anybody is happy about bait and switch when you say videos or a channel is about one thing and then all you hear is another. So it's going on another channel. And I would love it if you guys join me. And Verna wants to get brave and get a projector for Christmas. Yay! I am very happy with mine. I have the Viv image that is really popular from Amazon. Could be, who knows? Black Friday is a big markdown thing for Amazon. When I got mine, it was on sale for $100, so I think they're normally around $150. So it would be good, and I love mine. I have not been able to get it calibrated here yet, and the only reason is when my kids are here doing stuff for me, I still have boxes and things that need to be hung up, so I haven't wanted to use any of that time because it's going to take some time, and when they're here I need, there's just other things I need to have done. So but that's coming. I might just get up there on a ladder and do it myself, but I've been warned not to do that, so I'll try to be good. but I miss my, if it means anything, I miss my projector terribly because it's not like calibrated right now. Having to print out things that I could have just whizzed up is, yeah, it's crazy. So definitely going to be able to have that working soon in the future. And love my projector. And yes, on Facebook there's a group, projectors for sewing, big group, and it's very helpful. Joey got me interested in that. My repairman just got here, so I am going to let you guys just chat for a moment while I go take care of that, and I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Thank you so much for just giving me a moment. Sharon, I have a series on projectors, 3 or 4 videos that I did on how I like. One is like, how do you, uh, is it right for you? That's probably a good one to start with. And then how I use it. So um, I use my projector most for the quick things like laundry day teas and, things like that just are super quick cutouts. But I mean, like, especially right now, all my sizes have changed. So, I don't have to, I mean, in theory, if I had it calibrated here, I wouldn't have to print them out. I'd be able to just use the projector and go ahead and cut. I use it always for children's sewing because, it's a waste to print out a child's pattern if you don't have to, because they're in them for what? you know, they're in them such a short time. Verna, I don't know the Epson projectors that are good. I would definitely check on that Projectors for Sewing Facebook group. That's probably your best bet to get a wider view of what's good. I basically, part of mine was price because I wasn't completely convinced I was going to use it. So I did go more on the lower end when I bought mine, but it absolutely wonderful. So I have no issues with it. Some things that you would probably want are the ability to hook up to it wirelessly with your computer or your uh, iPad. I do mine usually with my iPad, and it's just seamless. As long as they're on the same Wi-Fi network, it's just like that. So it's just using the screen mirroring on the iPad is how I do it. But you can, if I had to climb up there and put a wire in every time, no, it just wouldn't happen. I have enough things overhead here because I have cameras overhead for, I now leave all the time because I'm trying to do more hands-on sewing videos. So yeah. So if I had a cord, it would just be kind of awful. So yes, it's actually been snowing on and off here today as well. 4 inches. Wow. That's quite a lot. Yes, Daily Sews. She's a great gal. She's got a lot of information, and she, I think, might be the admin on that channel as well. It would have to sit on your cutting table. Okay, so then you want one that sits and projects sideways. Mine is overhead. So I believe those are Epson. And there's a lot of information on that projectors for sewing site. They even have facts you can download that have information about different types. Couple inches, but very cold and windy. Yeah. And I don't know, I'm in Michigan, so it's probably coming my way. But very southeastern Michigan, though. I'm actually in the Toledo, Ohio area, but in Michigan. Yeah. So, yeah, that's a great question though, Verna. I'm very happy with mine. It was Viv Image, and they actually, I've seen them on sale lots of times for the same amount that I got them for. But do realize this year everything's going to be up a little bit. So apologize for the construction. You're probably going to hear some installation of my sink, but it's necessary because I'd like to do my dishes. Anyway, I'm excited for my new kitchen because on the Facebook group I'll post pictures. It had black countertops and a black sink. The sink was scummy and awful and would not clean and chipped, but it was molded into these black countertops. So, well, I think it was undermounted, but it was just, the whole thing was a mess. So they put new, really nice countertops on, and now he's putting the sink in. So I'm so excited because I love to cook and I hated cooking in that kitchen. So now I'm going to be cooking again. Just in time for Christmas. So Ashtabula got 16 inches. Boy, that's not very far from me. Wow, that's a lot. We didn't dig, probably not even measurable, maybe half an inch, but it was a little light this morning. So how about let's talk about that. You guys are kind of started it. Some people are wanting machines. You're thinking about a projector for Christmas. I'm actually, I don't really have anybody to give my wish list to anymore for anything large like that, but I can treat myself if I want to. And I may treat myself to an embroidery machine at some point. I like to do the thread painting, but I would love to have one that would just do the fonts. So, and be able to put some, a verse or something, a name, something. So, I'm looking, maybe. It's a maybe for me. If I found a used one that was decent, I might just go for it. But that's something I'm looking at. Maybe not for this Christmas, but I'll save my YouTube money for it. I did just get another camera that is the same. I have two, one up here for the table, one there, and then I've been using my iPhone at the machines. But I need one that goes on my serger and cover stitch as well, and then not having to move it between the regular sewing machine and there. So I did buy a third camera. So and that's all it's basically money that I earned from YouTube that went back into making the channel better. So I was talking about changes coming to the channel. One thing is we're going to be doing is, ooh, electric scissors. I haven't seen those in years. I would not know, but they look really nice. I know that I remember my mom had them, and I remember the vibration from them almost hurting your hands. If you have them, let me know what you think about that. But what was I saying now? I lost my train. Oh, changes to the channel. We're going to be doing channel memberships. I just got that ability through YouTube to do that. I'm doing that instead of Patreon. While Patreon gives me more percent of the amount that they take in, they don't have the exposure and the ease of somebody just being able to click join on like they can on a website. So it kind of evens out, or like they can on a YouTube video. So some of the perks are going to be, I'm starting it's called the Cover Stitch, the podcast. And one of the perks is going to be, one of the levels will be to be in the studio audience of that chat. I have to regulate it so that we can't have trolls when I have a guest. I just can't. So that will regulate it and keep the questions focused. But what I am going to do, and then everybody will be able to watch, it's just only members would be able to ask questions live. But if you're on the Facebook group, I will always give you a heads up with who the guest is and any questions that you want me to ask them. I'll gather those ahead of time. So our first guest is lined up, and let me just double check the date because she just got back with me about the date. And I don't want to tell you wrong. So Lord willing and the creek don't rise, because, you know, I'm having surgery and so is her mom. So I believe January 17th is going to be our first podcast, and it will be Whitney from Tomcat Stitchery as our guest. So very excited about that. We're good friends, and I feel really confident being able to have her as my first guest. So if there's someone you know that would like to be a guest, anyone who has a channel or a product, thinking about reaching out to like Purple Seamstress, maybe Olga's Closet, different people like that, and seeing if they would like to come on and answer questions about fabric or answer questions about their business. Whitney, I think she is so knowledgeable in so many things, but I think a lot of people really love her ability to put a capsule together. So I think that's going to be one of the topics, is going to be focused kind of toward capsule sewing. But you can ask her anything. It's not like it would be off limits, or to ask her something about her channel or a technique that you've seen her do or something like that. So I'd love to have, I think possibly I've been talking to Tessa and Tammy about coming on from Love Notions, and maybe some of the other pattern companies. But that will be one of the levels, the perks for one of the levels. I have to figure out how this is all going to work. And if you want to be live asking questions, you'll have to be a member. But that everybody will be able to watch live. It's just not, and of course it'll be the replay as well. And let's see, other things. I told you about my new little side channel, and I think that's about it. If you have suggestions on what you'd like to see in a level, I'm doing the Zooms for Christmas, which are going to be totally a gift for me to do, because doing them on Zoom, I do not get paid. So, but it may be, if we want to do a monthly thing, maybe something like that could be a level. Not that I have to be paid for everything I do. That's not it. But, because I'm on a widow's Social Security, so any uh, anything I do have to sort of, I can only do so many things that are unpaid, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, um, but the Christmas ones are a gift from me to you. Okay, so that's not going to change. Um, but perhaps that might be a perk in the future. Um, yeah, perhaps getting to be in a little committee to pick the sew-alongs might be a good one. I don't know. We'll see. I will be getting out information on that soon. Another thing coming is that YouTube is working on a program to allow creators to have courses online. And so, in other words, if you know how you go to a certain one and they have you can sign up for a course and maybe it costs you $20 or something like that, and it's just a whole course where it's participation and that kind of thing. Um, that's something that I'm probably interested in doing. Maybe a complete pants fitting course where it's limited to like 10 or less people, and we troubleshoot your pants pattern, something like that. So that's something I'm thinking about with as they roll that out. It'll be in 2023, probably not in the beginning. So that's a later thing. And after I hit 20K, I'll be able to put shopping links when we're talking about something right in the videos. So it'll be a little bit more convenient for you as well. Let's see. Thank you, Diana. I appreciate that. And those are big plans. And so you can help me sort that out. If you have opinions, please share them in the Facebook group. If you are not a member of our Facebook group, I'll put the link right down under here. And definitely sign up. It's a wonderful group of people. And all you have to do is answer a couple questions and it'll let you right in. So let's see. Is there anything else new? I think that's enough for today. I think that's enough new stuff. So also, like, let's think 2023. What would you like to learn? If you could, if anybody who's left here and has a minute, if you could just say one thing you'd really, really like to know how to do, that will help me in planning my future videos. So just throw it out there. I'll wait here for a little while. And if you're watching the replay, definitely go ahead and post that after. I'll check back and see what the reactions were. So I'd like to know that so I can help. 'Cause my goal is to help you guys, help me. Nothing helps you learn more than teaching someone else. So for me, when I teach something that I've been doing, it really solidifies in my mind into a process, whereas I might have just been sort of doing it. And I love to teach, and one of the things I love about it is breaking down the task and defining it, because sometimes when you just do something, you don't really get to do that. So I love doing that. So share with me what you'd like to learn. I know everybody always needs help with pants, and I love helping people with that. So definitely the top down, center out is coming. I got so derailed by other things, but I still have those cut out and ready to do, and I will be doing that. So with me Saturday is going to be more often, and that's something perhaps in the members that could be something that people would decide to throw out there. So, be able to participate in helping to pick those topics. How to add a hood to a cardi that doesn't already have one. Okay, that's good. Fit Choose the color, okay. Pants fitting, small breast adjustment, okay. Large tummy adjustment, good. All of those. I think I have done both the small bust and the full tummy at other times, but we're gonna revisit a lot of these things because some of those videos are, the channel's 3.5 years old now, so going on 4. In March it'll be 4 years I've been doing this, so some of those videos are older, and I probably wasn't as, I hope I've progressed from then till now. Matching fabric to patterns. Yes, that is amazing. I will. That's a great idea, Nikki. More of that. Not many months of the year. Yeah. Like to learn how to use boning and structure. Good. Wow, that's really getting to tailoring and dressmaking. I love that. Definitely. That would be fun to do a more tailored thing, and we're so fixed mostly on wearable everyday clothes that it would be nice to do a boned suit or something like that. It would be very good. Pants fitting and improve my comfort level for sewing knits by learning which knits work best for particular garments. Very good. I'd love to help you with that. This is really helpful. Fabrics and patterns, okay. Sewing swimwear. That's another one I think I might have done before, but we can revisit that. I need to make some because obviously none of my swimsuits are going to fit. I didn't really swim last year for obvious reasons. I just never really got out too much. Good. These are great ideas. I really, really appreciate everyone's input on that. And pattern sew along. Good. These are great ideas. I'm gonna definitely make a list of all these things and start working on incorporating them. Sometimes it's hard to think up something on the fly, so having a list is really good. And I've always had a list, but lately it seems like I've covered everything, so I have to go back and cover it again, most likely. Sounds like the counter is coming along nicely. Well, let me check. Let's see. That would be so way cool if I made it before tomorrow. Oh, I hasn't moved at all, so that's all right. Maybe sometimes it doesn't show up right away too. But bye, Dee. Thank you so much. I know I'm talking too much today. Sorry. Yes. And if you're just watching and you're still with me and this is your first time here, please know that I don't usually ramble the way I am today. I've been going through your videos, oldest to current, learning lots, but need to get busy trying to sew. Yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes I get busy teaching and don't have time to sew, and so it's a balance, One year I did videos on a new craft, like for 12 straight days, the 12 days of Christmas, and I didn't get a lot of my personal stuff done, so I'm not doing that. But what I am going to do is share with you what I am already doing. That's what I'm going to do this holiday season. Thanks, Connie, so much. Appreciate you. Okay, I have one thing to do here. Hang on one second. We have to do this, everybody, before everybody signs off. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. There won't be a chat next week because I will be in Texas with my brother. So I hope you all have a fantastic holiday. All right. Very good. Oh, the kitchen counter. The counter's already in. He's putting the sink in, so it's pretty awesome. So yeah, it is. Sorry, guys. I apologize. I should probably just log off and let you guys get on with your day. All right, you guys have a wonderful afternoon, and I will chat with you later. Next week we will not have a chat, but I will have some videos. I'm going to start a Black Friday list on the Facebook group. So if you see a deal, throw it in there. And I just want to reiterate, there have been a lot of posting of YouTube links on the group lately. And I don't mind that, but I want you guys to ask me first. Because if it, it is to support my channel. So, and I probably will say yes, but I do just kind of I just don't want it to go crazy with other people's channels. And I think you can understand why. So just please ask first, and 99.999% of the time I'm going to say yes, okay? But just do ask before you do that. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. And I will see you all very, very soon. Happy sewing!